Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Forgive Yourself podcast. I'm Brenda Reese, your host, and I'm also a forgiveness and grief coach. And I'm here to guide you through the art of letting go today. Now, it's not about dismissing your feelings, but embracing them in a way that empowers you to reclaim your worth from the inside. So imagine this. You're scrolling through your social media feed and you see a post that says, just let it go. Yeah, just like the song, right, that we've all heard a million times. It's a phrase we hear often, but what does it really mean? Is it about pretending we're okay? Is it about ignoring our feelings? Or is it something deeper, something that goes beyond the surface of what we want others to see? Today, we're not just talking about letting go. We're diving into what it truly means to release the need for external validation and how clinging to other people's opinions might be the very thing keeping you stuck. So if you've ever felt like you were holding on to someone else's opinions to feel worthy, whether it's the approval of a parent, a partner, or even a social media audience, hang in there with me. Because today we're peeling back the layers of what it means to let go and how freeing yourself from the need for validation could be the most powerful act of self-acceptance. So, what does it mean, actually, to let it go? This is something that used to drive me nuts. I'd hear let it go, and I'm thinking, let go of what? And then why isn't anyone saying how it is that I'm supposed to let go of what this thing is that I don't even know what it is I'm supposed to let go of, right? Have you ever felt that way? When we hear the phrase let it go, we might think it means to forget, to erase something, to pretend something never happened. But that's not what we're talking about today. Letting go isn't about ignoring pain or bypassing our emotions. It is about releasing the attachment to a specific outcome or the need for external validation to feel worthy. Can you relate to that? You're in the right place. So think about a time when someone said something that hurt you. Maybe it was a casual comment that hit you just in a super sensitive spot. You hold on to it, replaying it over and over in your mind. But what are you really holding on to? The words themselves or the meaning you assigned to them? It's really about the meaning you assigned to those words. Letting go is not about erasing that memory. It's about loosening the grip on the belief that those words define you. It's about accepting that the other person's opinion is just that, their opinion. It doesn't have to become a part of your self-concept. Now, in a conversation I was having with my friend Marquita, we talk about all these things all the time. We were talking about letting go and learning to not take things personally because really most of the time, actually, almost all the time, I'm going to say, that person is projecting their crap onto you. They are throwing up on you, basically, is the way I explain it, wanting you to feel bad because they are feeling that way inside of themselves. And they think that by throwing it up on someone else, they will feel better. And sometimes they do feel better momentarily, right? But not a long time because it comes back because they're not doing anything with it. We've all done this. So if this is the case, is it something that you really need to hold on to? So a key takeaway from this point is letting go is not about dismissing our feelings, but rather accepting them without needing external validation to confirm our worth. It's about recognizing that what's coming at us may not be about us at all. It's about reclaiming our inner peace. So now let's talk about the connection between letting go and us seeking external validation. So think about the last time you posted something on social media. Okay. And I've done this. You found yourself refreshing the page. You keep coming back to it. You're waiting for likes and comments. And then if you see that there aren't any, or you saw friends, post and they got a whole bunch and you didn't get very much, right? I want you to think about for a moment, what was the feeling that you were having around that? What were you hoping to get in response? External validation is the process of looking outside ourselves for approval, whether it's from a parent, a partner, a friend, or even a stranger online. We crave those external markers of worthiness because they momentarily fill a gap, an emptiness, a disconnect that we feel inside. But here's the thing. The more we rely on external validation, the more we give away our power. You've heard me talk about this before, giving away our power. We place our self-worth in someone else's hands. And when their feedback isn't what we hope for, we crumble. Letting go of the need for validation means reclaiming that power. It's saying, I see myself. I hear myself. I know my worth, regardless of whether anyone else acknowledges it. So a key takeaway for this point is letting go of the need for validation helps us focus on what truly matters, which is our own inner voice. That's the only place we are going to hear our truth. It frees us from being emotionally tethered to other people's opinions. So now we understand what it means to let go and how external validation can keep us stuck. But you ask, hey, Brenda, how do we even start letting go then? So let's look at 3 steps to simplify this, to get us started. Step 1 is to acknowledge the need. Okay, so let's take a moment to reflect. Where in your life are you actively seeking approval? Is it in your work? Your relationships? Maybe with a partner, family, friends, right? Any of your relationships, colleagues, coworkers. Is it in your appearance? Maybe it's your home life. Write down one area where you feel the need for validation. Spend some time here and notice what you are feeling. How does it feel in your body? Right? Where is it tense? Where does it make you feel tight, or does it make you feel sick to your stomach, or whatever that sensation or feeling is? How does it feel not only in your body, but what are your thoughts? Do you have any memories that pop up? Take some time to reflect on that. Now, step 2 is shift your focus. Instead of waiting for someone to say, you did a great job, think about, how can I affirm myself? Now, this could be as simple as saying, hey, I'm proud of how I handled that conversation, or, I really did my best, and that's enough. Right? How many times have you said that to yourself and believed it? I did my best, and that's enough. That's amazing to be able to do. I also want to say that hearing from someone that you did a great job does feel good. We all have egos, right? And our egos like to hear that. Yet it's different to hear it from a place of needing it versus a place of affirming what you already feel within yourself, that you're worthy, right? It just adds to it then. Step 3 is reframe rejection. When you don't get the response you'd hope for, instead of internalizing it or taking it personally, ask yourself, is this really about me? That way you're differentiating whether they are projecting onto you or not. You can ask, what can I learn from this? This way you check in with yourself to see what the feelings are, right? What response you brought up in you, which shows you where you could do some more reflection and forgiveness work if it wasn't good feelings that came up. You can also ask, how can I use this experience to strengthen my inner voice? So the key takeaway here is letting go is a practice, not a one-time event, just like forgiveness. It's about creating space for self-acceptance, sometimes moment by moment. So today, we explored what it really means to let go, how it connects to seeking external validation, and 3 practical steps you can take to begin releasing this need. And I'd like to recap those 3 takeaways for you. Number 1 was letting go is not about dismissing our feelings, but rather accepting them without needing external validation to confirm our worth. It's about recognizing that what's coming at us may not be about us at all. It's reclaiming our inner peace. Number 2, letting go of the need for validation helps us refocus on what truly matters, our own inner voice. It frees us from being emotionally tethered to other people's opinions. And the third one is letting go is a practice, not a one-time event. It's about creating space for self-acceptance, moment by moment. And if you'd like to go a bit deeper, I encourage you to grab a journal when you're able to do so and take a few minutes and reflect on these questions. Where in your life are you holding on to someone else's opinion of yourself? Or where are you needing someone else's opinion? What would it feel like to let that go, even just for a moment? Write down one area where you're currently seeking external validation. Then write the words you wish someone would say to you. And then I encourage you to say them to yourself. You can do this in the mirror. Studies are showing that when we talk to ourselves in the mirror, like in the third person, like, hey, Brenda, or first person, Brenda, hey, fantastic job. You did great, right? Or you, using the word you, hey, you have done an awesome job. Our brains interpret that differently, because when we leave it to ourselves, we just beat ourselves up, right? So, say something, whatever it is that you feel that you've always wanted to hear and never heard, or that you feel would help you. It's like, Brenda, you're doing fantastic. Keep trusting yourself. Keep going. You got this. Whatever it is that you need. Okay. Whatever resonates for you. And if you'd like more support in letting go and stepping into greater self-acceptance, let's connect. You can book a Step Into Your Sovereignty call with me, and we can explore how you can reclaim your power. And if you like this episode, would you please share it with someone that you think could benefit from it? Yeah, let's share this. And thank you so much for being here today. And until next time, I encourage you to keep choosing you. Take care. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy it, would you do me a favor and share this episode and then follow us on your favorite podcast app so you don't miss one episode of the Forgive Yourself podcast, where every Friday you will get tips, tools, and stories so that you can turn your pain into peace. Take care.